Good evening, everyone. It's Dr. Jen at Optimal Spine Chiropractic, and we are bringing you this evening's workshop called Getting the Most Out of Your Adjustment. And I'm going to share with you 5 different topics that will help you get more out of your chiropractic care. And number 1 is expect the best. You have potential, whether you realize it or not. However old you are, however much damage has happened in your spine, regardless of the external circumstances, ask yourself this question. If I were to cut myself right now, if I were to break a bone, what would happen? Your body would go through the steps of healing and repairing the damage. It knows what to do. Healing is happening. And when you acknowledge that the potential is there, you allow so much more of the possibility of change. Watch yourself for being locked into the thought patterns or the limiting beliefs about your body. Watch your language, the words that you use have power. When you say things like, oh, I must be getting old, or I have a bad hip, or I have a bad back, or this is the way it always has been, or it's my mother had this problem, so therefore I'm stuck with it too. Those all kind of lock in and block you from experiencing the potential of healing and change. So start to notice when you're thinking this way. Start to notice when you're talking this way and shift your words. Expect more, expect healing, expect change. We certainly do, because we get to watch the amazing changes that people's bodies go through all the time. And I learned many years ago, and I remember the specific patient, and it's someone who's still under care this day. But it was years and years ago, and I sat in the report room with this gentleman and looked at his x-rays. And I essentially told him that I did not think that we were going to be able to help him. And he kind of was adamant that he wanted us to try anyway. And we did. We honored his choice. We told him what we thought the limitations were. And we began his care. And I am floored, or was floored, at the changes that he was able to experience going through the adjustments, going through the process. And I, in my, wisdom, I guess, had thought that we weren't going to be able to help him. So I learned long ago to expect miracles from the human body. And if we remove the interference, we take away what's blocking the body from doing what it was designed to do, we give it what it needs, it really is capable of so much. So, number 2 is I'd really love to know that you are maximizing your time in the office. The few minutes, a great adjustment just takes a few minutes. But if you spend those few minutes wisely, then that adjustment can be so much more impactful to your nerve system and therefore your entire body. So what I mean by that is, first of all, when you get on the table, get comfortable. Take a deep breath, relax. I know that a lot of people move through this office very, very quickly, and we do everything we can to make adjustments very efficient, very quick. Like I said, a great adjustment just takes a couple of minutes. We don't have to work on you for an hour. We just have to work on you often enough that your body takes those changes that we make and works with them for days and weeks and makes the changes when you leave here. So I know it seems like people are coming through, it's a fast-paced environment, but take a few minutes, breathe, relax, make sure you are comfortable on the table, and let the muscles go. That way you get a better adjustment. Your body won't be fighting against us. And I really like to visualize when I'm being adjusted for maximum impact. Think about what's happening. Think about your brain being up here with all the electrical signals that it's generating and those messages coming down the spinal cord and going out through the nerves. And when you receive an adjustment, that those nerves are sending beautiful crystal clear signals. Sometimes I visualize, like a stream of water, flowing through, and imagine when we do an adjustment, we're moving a big boulder and then that water flows. that visualization helps connect you to what's going on in your body. And I really think it makes the adjustment that much more impactful, especially when you've taken a moment to just breathe and relax. Think of it as your 2-minute timeout in the day. When you're here, make sure that your ears are open, your eyes are open, you are learning. The best gift that we can give you is actually not the adjustment. The greatest gift that we can give you is to adjust your thinking, to adjust the way you treat your body, the way you think about your body. It's the subluxations above the spine that we want to address. So the article of the week is there for you. Please make sure you take a moment to read it or take it with you. Engage us in conversation about it, about your health, about your adjustments. Listen in on other people's questions and conversations with the chiropractor that's working on them. Engage the team here with questions about chiropractic or the article. Spend this time soaking up knowledge and just being in an environment where our goal is to help you express your potential in every way. Engage these workshops, make sure you get all of your questions answered. There is never a time when we don't want you to ask a question. So if you're even wondering, like, what is that clicky thing? Or, what can I do about X, Y, and Z? Ask. We may not answer it right then, but we will definitely get you the answer or set up time to sit and discuss these things. We want to be that resource for you. Third thing to help you get the most out of your adjustments is help your body out. As often as you get the chance, do something good for your body. Be grateful for it, first of all. Thank it on a regular basis, even though there may be problems, even though there may be things that are not working properly or you would like to see change. Express gratitude to your body for what it does for you. Treat it kindly, and then give it everything that you can. Make sure you're drinking water, giving it healthy food, absolutely, carving out the time to get a great night's sleep. Think of those as gifts that you are giving to your body to help it out. And anything that is particularly nourishing for your body. Stretching, massages, what can you give to help your body do its job? And the basic things I can't stress enough. Being hydrated really helps your adjustments go much further. A hydrated body receives an adjustment better, will hold an adjustment better. We have probably given you specific stretches and exercises to do, so engage in those, or that leads me to my next topic, really, is give your body the gift of movement. Human bodies were designed to move. When you have subluxations, those are stuck spots in the spine that have lost their normal motion. So an adjustment will help to restore movement into those joints of the spine. And then what you can do is now take your body that has better movement of the spinal joints and use it, move it. A walk, anything that you can do, stretching, it doesn't have to be formal, it doesn't have to be a big deal. Think of things like, I'm parking a little further, I'm gonna not carry all these bags at once, I'm gonna take a few trips, or, don't get mad that you forgot something downstairs, run up and down the stairs a couple extra times. Think of all those things as the gift of movement, and when you pair movement of your whole body with the movement that's being restored in your spinal joints by the adjustments that you're receiving, that's going to help your body learn to keep moving. It's going to help your body learn to not lock those joints down again. Don't take a healthy adjusted spine and then just plop it in the chair and lock it down again. We want to keep moving as much as possible. And lastly, I really just want you to acknowledge and think about how impactful what you're doing by having your spine adjusted is on your entire life. Think about, there is not a single thing that you can do that does not involve your nerve system. You perceive the whole world through your nerve system. You feel it, you see it, you hear it. That's through the nerve system. You engage with the outside world through your nerve system. You move your muscles, your organs work, your hormones are fluctuating, your kidneys are filtering your blood, and there's just miraculous things happening all the time in your body, and it's all being coordinated by your brain and your nerve system. So when you make positive changes into the health and function of your spine, the information superhighway, your spinal cord is passing through here. You are making massive changes to your brain-body communication. You're making massive changes in your brain's ability to coordinate and maintain homeostasis. So a little adjustment, a little change here, this spinal nerve root is going to impact so many areas of your body and allow you to function the way you were designed to function, to do what your body knows how to do. So it really is very profound, it's very powerful, and I'm so happy that those of you are part of our practice and are engaging your care in a way that's not just Band-Aid care, right? We talked about, we are here to facilitate corrective care, to facilitate preventative and wellness lifetime care of your spine and nerve system, so that you can be optimally functioning, optimally engaging with the world, and not have that interference in the nerve system that a subluxation creates, because that's just robbing your potential, and that's not okay. So on that note, those are the things that you can do to get more out of your adjustment, to really maximize the experience and maximize the changes. Please consider talking to people that that don't know what chiropractic is about and how profound it really is. Because what do the majority of people think chiropractic is for? Fixing bad backs and bad necks, right? Now at this point, it is far more powerful than that. But that's what the perception is for most people. So I know that all of you know someone who doesn't really understand that there's more potential there. So share that with someone. Don't keep it to yourself, and let them know that chiropractic is something that they should consider, like taking care of their teeth, like dental care. Who wouldn't want to brush and go to the dentist and keep their teeth healthy, prevent problems? So spread the word. Get the most out of your adjustment. Make sure that when you are here next, you are really taking that moment to breathe, settle in, visualize your health maximizing, and we look forward to giving you your very next adjustment, and we hope you have a great night.